make a little bit of a sandwich here. I'm using wheat bread. Throw a little slickum on there, some JFG mayonnaise. And then I'm going to dig into my taters. Now a lot of you might be saying, what on God's green earth is that man doing? Well, let me tell you. When I was growing up, anytime there was extra taters, if you didn't make tater cakes, you made a sandwich out of it. So push it down a little bit, and there you go. It's a little bit of a southern thing, I guess. I ain't never heard of anybody else doing it. Do it on biscuits, whatever. But now that the wrap has come into play, we're going to do a crunch wrap with refried beans, hamburger meat, and taters. So this is Jeff Tennessee Buck Outdoors. Stay tuned. I think you're going to like it. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to make a couple of these, so I got my wraps out. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put me down a layer of refried beans. As soon as we get to the right one. Still got a lot of mayonnaise on that, but that's all right. I'll use my fingers on it. I'm not shy. All right. Next thing we're going to do is going to put down some hamburger meat on top of that. Make sure we got plenty on that. Now my hamburger is 90-10, I think. I put some applewood flavoring in there with it. So let's here, let me get all of that. Then we're going to put down our taters. Now if you want to, you can put some bacon on this, you can put chicken, you can put mushrooms, you can put whatever floats that boat. Okay, let me just put a couple more taters. Now growing up, of course, we always had extra taters, and like I said, if you didn't make tater cakes, then you made sandwiches. Now what I'm going to do, is I'm going to take my mayonnaise here. Somebody said use one of these because that'll give it its crunch. So what I'm going to do is throw me some slickum on there, like so. Put that right there, and then we're going to start folding this thing. Of course, as you see, it'll automatically basically fold itself. Now, if you run into the problem of having not enough, let me show you a little trick. Hold on. You can take a bigger one or you can take a smaller one, which I've got right here. And just pinch it off like this right here. Now let's try this again. See how that's working? That's just working out just fine. As you can see, there it is. Now I'm going to go ahead and make me another one, but I'll do that off camera. And, well, I'll tell you what. Since you're all here, let's just go ahead and do it. Do it again. So we're going to put some beans on there. Of course, as you know, beans, good for the heart. The more you eat, well, you know the rest of it. So there we go. We got that. We'll throw some hamburger meat on here. It's all going to go off real good here. Then we'll throw some taters. Throw us a little slickum on this. See, look at there. Man, if we ain't doing something right. Then we'll put our little extra right here because we know we're going to need it. Maybe baby. Look at there. Now, let's go over here to the skillet. Alright, I went ahead and put butter instead of oil. I like using butter. So we're going to put this one in. Of course, you want to put it down like that. You want to make sure all your folds are good. And we're just going to let that fry up. Now these wraps are coming in pretty handy these days. I've done a couple of things. But it's just not, what I'm saying is it don't have just to be Mexican. You can make it your own. I have to say they're pretty handy, you know, if you're doing something and you got one hand with your coffee, other hand with this. Pretty awesome. We'll kick up the heat a little bit. Now the great thing about these, you can check them, and if they ain't brown enough, then you can just set them back down. You're not on a timer. It's not, you don't have to be perfect. Of course, you can make these on a griddle. You can make these, of course, I like it in a cast iron skillet. I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit more. I'm going to check it. It's hot. I know that. Okay, let me throw a little bit of slickum on here. See, I can go for a couple more minutes on the other side, which I might just do here. Of course, also with you using butter, sometimes it gets a little bit smoky. Not bad. And it don't take too long to get these things where you want them. Now if you want to use a press on it, you can use another skillet to press it down if you want to. If you got one of those little round pressers, depending on what size of, if you're using it a griddle or a pan, either or, vice versa, yada yada yada. Okay, we'll take that one up. Goes a little butter down. And see, I can do it like this right here. Because all it is taters, beans, and meat. It ain't nothing that, like my peanut butter jelly, where it might squirt out everywhere under the sun. Press it down, let it fly, let it fly, let it fry. We'll throw a little butter on top of this. You notice I like using butter. Now it's not margarine. This is real butter. Butter. And see, now I know that I can go ahead and cut off my heat. Because knowing my little brain, I might forget. Always go back and double check yourself, make sure everything's cut off. Trust me. You got to beat, man, you got to beat. Alright, we got enough of that, so I'll take this one up and we'll go back over here and cut them open. Well, there you have it. Simple, easy. This is going to be good. Matter of fact, let me try it. Here. They're right. That tortilla gives a good crunch. Beans. Like I said, I put. Actually, I don't think you can see this. This is Grill Mate Applewood rub from McCormick. Goes good on anything in the smoker or if you're cooking. Mr. Scout here is staring at me like he wants some of this. He knows he wants some of this. Ain't that right, little boy? And my baby, him and Hunter. But I hope you try it. And like I said, I always say, like, leave a comment, ring the bell, do a little dance. Just let me know what you think. If I'm doing good, if I'm doing bad. But at the same time, folks, make what you like. You know, it's all about you. It ain't all about me. I'm making what I like to make. I'm a Southern boy. There's a lot of things I like, and a lot of things I'm going to show you how I make them. So anyway, I'm going to sit back, drink my Dr. Pepper, and have a wonderful evening. And you too. So this is Jeff for Tennessee Buck Outdoors, and we'll see you later. Ain't that right, Scott?